Welcome guys to another video, and obviously I'm back in the penthouse and I'm with one of three of the trotters. Alex, thank you so much for having me, my brother. I appreciate it. Honestly, I feel like this is my second home at this point because I'm here like every single week. So without further ado, we gotta get straight into this video. I have to ask you guys, how did you guys start into the business? How did you guys get into it?
So Trotters as a brand was a family started business.
Okay.
So was the older generation started the brand around 30 years ago.
Yes.
So I think it was established 1991.
Wow.
So it's a good, 32 years
Okay.
in the making.
Yes.
Us guys as a team, me, Cal and Judd, we've been in the game, say, probably around 12, 13 years now.
Wow, that's insane.
When we come into the game, it was a strict jewellery kind of business, you know?
Yes.
I'm talking big diamond crosses, diamond chains, the big... If you ever watch like 50 Cent, his first album, Get Rich Die Trying,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
wearing
yeah, those
all
type of...
the big diamond
Got
bracelets,
it.
chains,
Got
crosses,
it.
that was what was in, that's what we were selling.
Yes.
But then obviously we kind of had the passion for watches.
Of course.
So we brought that in, around, I'd say 10, 12 years ago, purchased our first watch.
Wow.
Didn't start with a lot of money, you know, was
Yes.
maybe started with around like 10K. But then obviously the watch market back then was a lot cheaper, you know.
Of course.
We started off buying, selling maybe Cartiers at the start.
Yeah.
You know, paying £800, selling for £1,200.
Yeah.
And just kind of building from there.
course.
So that's how we started, and then just kind of like progressed throughout. Back in those days, we was always the guys to come to because we was cheaper than retail.
Okay.
You know, back then you could probably get discount at Rolex when you were buying Rolex. 'Cause the demand wasn't there. But obviously now tables are turned. You can't get watches at Rolex.
Which is crazy.
So that's how you pay a premium now with us. But yeah, proud to say we're fully organic here. No
Which is
investors.
amazing.
All of our own money. Everything you see here today is all personally, privately owned by us.
Which is amazing.
So yeah, we've come a long way.
Exactly. And just as a testament to what you said, you've obviously come a long way, the three of you, and you guys have had no downfall in the eyes of the public. It seems as if you guys just continue to go up continuously. So I have to ask you, what motivates you guys and what separates you from the rest of the competition? Because obviously you're in a saturated market.
Of course, yeah. I feel, listen, it's our passion for the watches is the main thing.
Yeah.
I think if you're passionate about what you do, then you'll always succeed. What separates us from the rest of the competition, I would say, is probably, you know, I like to say it's probably our customer care, our servicing, how we treat everyone the same. You know, we've got some big clienteles, but you know, we obviously treat everyone equal.
That's right.
So yeah, I'd say that's probably our niche.
Yeah.
We give everyone the time of day.
So I have to ask you, obviously, you know, I'm 19 years of age. A lot of people that watch my videos are similar age to me in that age demographic. If someone wants to get into this business, how much capital would they need to raise to get into a business like this?
It's always a tough one. We do have a lot of people messaging about this as well.
Okay.
How do we get into the watch game? My first thing is you need a lot of money, and I'm talking to really sort of
establish something, you know, like
to really put your sort of name out there straight away. I would say I'm talking having a good variety of stock, and when I say good variety of stock, I like to say, I don't know, 30 to 50 models of Rolexes that are, you know, just kind of like everyday watches.
Yeah.
I'd have 10 ladies, 10 gents, sports models, a few of the bigger boy watches. So you need, say, 30 or 50 of them. Plus, if you want to really put a statement out there and let people know you're a serious guy, you need a few big hitters. In all honesty, I would probably say in excess of about £1 million, I reckon you need.
Seriously?
That's how I would see it if you really wanted to come at a statement. You don't need that.
Yeah.
But you could obviously start off with, I don't know, £30,000 if you wanted to. Buy a watch, sell it, get the profit, put it back into the company, get a bigger watch, get a better watch, carry on, then get a few watches, then you can build it that way. If you want to come in and make a massive statement, I'd say you need about £1 million just to kind of really put yourself out there. But I'm not saying you need £1 million. If you do want to build it slowly, it would be a slow sort of building sort of process. You could start with 15, 20K, buy a watch, sell it on, put the profit back into the company, don't earn nothing, and just kind of
Understood. Just keep on reinvesting into your company. So is this a business that you would recommend other youth to get into?
I think if you'd have asked me this 18 months ago, I'd have probably said no, because the market was so high. It was just so, it was so hard for people to get in because everything was so expensive.
Wow.
Now, I feel like the watches they're a lot cheaper than what they were. So I feel like things might be easier to sell now.
Okay.
That's how we're seeing it at the moment. We're selling quite a bit.
Yes.
But if you're selling, it's not a great time. So if you wanted to start now, I feel like if you could buy fair now, you could buy fairly cheap.
Yeah.
And should be able to move it on at a reasonable price. You know, the market, like I said, settled now. A lot of people have got their money, and I think it would be a good time to buy low, sell low, and that could sort of get yourself going.
Of course, thank you very much. And coming to some of my last questions, I have to ask you guys, from what I've done with my research, in terms of jewelry companies in the UK, you guys are the most followed on Instagram and the most subscribed to on YouTube. How important is social media to a business and to you guys?
Massive. For us it's crazy. Our Insta at the moment, coming soon, we're doing the website, and we'll be introducing finance.
Wow.
So that's going to take us to a next level.
Yes.
But for now, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok we do now, they're kind of like our main, you know, advertisement platforms that attracts customers. So for us, it is massive. Instagram, Facebook, you know, all them social media brands, they're all big for us.
Yes.
I feel like when we do introduce the website and finance is introduced, I feel like that's going to be a whole different ball game.
Of course.
But yeah, especially YouTube. Since we've done the YouTube, only going probably 3 years now, and we've really attracted a whole new clientele.
Exactly.
So many people come in saying, "No, I don't follow you on Instagram. I watch you on YouTube."
Wow.
And it's been a real good thing for us. So, listen, if anyone's out there and you're starting any business,
you would encourage them to get
on social media. It's the best free advertising platform you can use. Obviously, you can pay for advertising on there, but to sort of get yourself out there and get a sort of base following, it's the best tool out there.
Yes, and now you've had clientele such as Jack Harlow, you've had Jack Grealish, which is one of the most top Premier League footballers. You've had Tion Wayne, you've had Diggity, played FIFA with him, and if it wasn't for time, I was going to beat you in FIFA, of course. But how do you establish these networks and connections? Because obviously this is a critical piece in your business.
Yeah, I mean, we're quite lucky enough that we've probably been around the longest, so we've always been spoke about or known. Probably as much as like when these guys were younger, they would probably follow us, and you know they're young guys. So I know Tion. I used to play football with him when I was younger.
Oh wow!
So he sort of knew me anyway.
Yeah.
And then obviously when he was younger, before he even blew up in the rap game, he would come into Trotters and just try stuff on. Same with Grealish. We served him when he was on loan to Notts County. So these sort of people, people might look at it and be like, "Oh, you guys are so lucky." They just walk in, and they're long-term relationships that we have with people. You know, I'm not saying not saying everyone has to buy just from us. You know, a lot of them buy elsewhere, and we know that. But you know, we kind of see like a lot of our clientele, not just celebrities. Like we build like friendships with them. So no hard feelings. I'm not being funny. I'm a dealing man. If there's a something cheaper elsewhere, I'm going to go get it. So we understand that. But, you know, like I said, our biggest thing that puts us separate to the other jewellers, we believe, is how we are with our customers and our aftercare. And we do tend to build, you know, a lot of our clients, normal clients, have become friends just because, you know, they're nice guys, and you know, we're open, and networking is probably one of the biggest things in this world. I feel.
That's amazing to say that these guys such as Tion Wayne, Jack Grealish, they were coming to the store before they actually really blew up. Yeah. And you guys still showed them the same level of care. Yeah. So it just goes to show how level of care and kindness can actually be a great investment into someone. My last question is, of course, before we get and see a few of the watch pieces, of course you have a lot of snifling jewelers nowadays. You know, they mix VVS diamonds with S1 or SI diamonds and Moissanite, etc. How do you tell a genuine jeweler from a fake one? You know, recently an artist by the name of Lil Baby was scammed 400,000 out of a Patek Philippe that he thought was genuine,
Right.
to later on find out that it was fake.
Right.
So how do you really know who to go to, who is genuine, who is not?
I mean,
It's a really
yeah.
tricky
Well, I
game.
mean, I can't speak so much in America
Yeah.
because listen, I know the American market. I know a lot of American jewelers. I've been there myself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that the jewelers and the kind of the guys out there, not everyone.
Yeah.
We've been to a few stalls in like their sort of like arcades and their stuff like that. And I feel like they're kind of like they're only there for the quick pound note, you know.
Yeah.
They kind of see the money, will sell you anything just to kind of get it, just to kind of get the money there and then. I'm not saying all of them.
Yeah.
I think you just need to kind of, it's probably like a trust factor, word of mouth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Reputation.
if you're generally looking to buy something, you can ask people. I'm sure we only get good things spoke about us.
Of course.
We don't. I mean, I wouldn't knock it on the head, but we don't deal with the lab diamonds. You know, there's a big thing
Yes, of
recently
course,
about lab diamonds and
diamonds.
stuff like that. People, I watched a Netflix documentary, I think it was the other day, and
That's
it was
right.
about how like that could be the next big thing.
Yes.
It'll devalue diamonds, etc. We, for one, don't get involved with them.
Yeah.
Not to say that if someone come in and wanted a lab diamond, of course we would outsource it for them. In general, on our watches, the chains, the jewellery, engagement rings, we don't use them.
Okay.
Don't believe in them. I feel like, especially engagement rings, the actual rough diamond, it's like probably the toughest material there is. So it's like a kind of an everlasting material, which is what represents the love. That's how we kind of see, well, look, why would you get a fake stone for the fake love?
Yeah.
You want to get a natural,
real. Yeah, of course.
been here millions of years before us.
Straight from the
It's
mud.
going to be a million years after.
Yeah.
That's what your love represents. That's what the marriage represents.
Understood.
A million years of happiness. So we don't believe in that sort of stuff. But anyone out there who kind of wants to kind of get advice on who to go to, you know, you can ask people word of mouth, who's been there the longest. If you ask us, listen, I'm not sure about other jewelers, but if you ask us the diamond quality of a watch, I'll show you ones in there now. I'll tell you, this one's SI.
Yeah.
That's VS.
Yeah.
This one is maybe a mixed batch, which
Yeah.
you can get. You
Yeah.
can get batches of diamond stones. You've got to imagine these watches that are set with thousands of stones.
Yeah.
They're sometimes can be mixed with like half SI, half VS, 3/4 VS,
Yeah.
quarter of it SI, you know. So when we buy them, we know what it is that's going into the watch. We are told what they are.
Yeah.
So I'll say to someone, look, this one here is a mixture VS-SI. This one is just SI. This one is just VS.
Of course.
You can probably see
Okay.
from the SI to the VS, the mixed bags, you probably couldn't really see.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be told, and I think
Exactly.
honesty is the best
Transparency.
Of course. I wouldn't want someone coming back in screaming saying, you said it was this. I'm not being funny. If I sell someone a £15,000 watch, what am I going to get out of that long term from ripping him off? You know,
True. Very true.
It's not like I'm taking 15 million off him. You
it's
know,
true.
£15,000 is not going to change our life.
That's
So
true.
I'd rather be honest, transparent. Everyone's happy. You know, we say it here. Everyone who comes in here will say, if you buy a diamond watch from us, you probably are going to lose money. They're not investment watches. But I tell people that before they buy it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that puts trust in people. Puts the trust in us as a company. We're very transparent. We tell people what it is, what they are, and I think that's how. If anyone's out there wants to you know buy anything diamond set, diamond chains, then ask around, find out who's kind of the most like you know. I'd like to say honest jewelers, but do your research. You know, there's loads of things. Google review, you can find out from everything out there.
Well, thank you very much.
No worries.
As you said, transparency is the best key.
Of
So
course.
right now, we want to check out a few watches, and let's see what's in the penthouse.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Yes, guys. So this is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
This is where all the Rolexes are.
And this is my favorite part.
This is the favourite part.
This is my favorite part. I want to check a few watches. So please lead me through. I think the best, let's start with the ice tray maybe.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we'll start say big boys and just
Okay.
move along.
Let's do
kind
it.
of, yeah.
Yep.
So obviously in the kind of like, I like to say like the bigger boy section, not quite the biggest.
Yes.
I've got something hidden that I'm going to show you in a minute.
Beautiful.
You can't quite see it yet. But,
Okay.
so yeah, this is kind of like your big boy Rolexes, I would say, that we
Yes.
stock here. So we've got, you know, a few nice selection here. We've got the 2 meteorite dials, factory set Daytona and Day-Date 40.
The Day-Date 40, I've seen it getting a lot of more popularity, maybe in my own eyes. This watch is so beautiful. What can you tell me about that watch?
So, something unusual for the meteorite dial, every single dial will be different.
Okay.
Because it's then not one dial is going to be the same.
Wow.
So that's something unique about this watch. So if I own one and you own one, our dials, the shade, the texture, the kind of like the different sort of shapes you have going on inside, they're going to be different to one another, which I think is very nice.
Wow, so it's unique. None is the
yeah.
same.
This is the discontinued model, the Platinum Day-Date 40. The new Platinum Rolex Day-Dates, they've actually got the fluted bezel. I'm not quite much of a big of a fan. I feel like it sort of can look more like a white gold watch now. That was always, for me, the thing that stood out with Platinum. They had the smooth bezel. So if you was wearing a presidential bracelet with the smooth bezel, you knew it was a Platinum.
Of course.
Whereas now they do the fluted bezel now, so I don't think it sort of stands out as much. So they're 2 really cool pieces in there. You've also got obviously the most popular Rolex Olive. We've also got the new Interstellar dial, which is the green, yellow gold. That's quite a cool watch. Nice little selection here.
Amazing.
Moving on to the bust downs, we have a nice selection again.
Beautiful selection.
As you can see, AP and Cartier for us right now are probably like the hotter sellers. So, you know, we're kind of like more so stocking them. They're selling a lot better than the Rolexes for now. Touch on what I sort of was saying earlier in terms of like seeing the difference between VS, a mixture bag, and an SI.
Yeah.
Prime example here. AP here, fully diamond set. I can tell you now that's VS. You can probably see that it's VS.
Yeah, of course.
The one above, I would say, is a mixed batch.
Okay, between
VS and SI diamonds.
Okay.
Cartier, SI diamonds.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you can maybe see the sort of
I can
the
see,
dullness
yeah.
maybe on the SI. Don't get me wrong, in the natural sunlight they will still pop. They will still shine. However, as you can see the differences between, we can't lie to people and tell you that's VS because you can see the VS here.
Of course.
So, you know, that's kind of our bust down selection. And then we kind of move on to just like, you know, sports models, stainless steel, still in gold, date just 41 mils. These are kind of our most popular sellers, I would say.
Okay.
So, you know, these are going to be ranging anything from 8,500 up to, say, 20K, 25K.
Okay, so decent prices.
Best sellers for us,
Okay.
in our opinion, you know, the most popular models. Probably got the biggest selection, I would say, in the UK.
Oh, wow.
I challenge anyone out there to
Of
show
course,
me
to say otherwise.
a bigger selection of watches. We have 350 watches physically in stock,
Wow.
owned,
That is incredible.
organic, no investors. So,
Yes.
you know, I challenge anyone out there to show me a bigger stock selection.
Of course. So you guys are the main people to go to.
I would like to say we have a variety of different models here. We've got the vintage GMTs, as you can see here. You've also got like the newer still in gold Jubilee GMT, which is just released out. We've also got some in customized if you're into that.
Yeah.
Diamond set with the Arabic dial.
Okay.
You know, not so bling.
So this is not a factory.
No, this is custom
Customized.
set. Yeah,
Alright.
a little bit of bling, not too much, not
Yeah.
too expensive. You know, going to be a bit affordable if someone does want a bit of bling. And I'm not sure if you can see in here
Yes.
anything unusual, any dials you see there unusual. If you can
Always.
point them out, have a little look at the dials.
I'm not seeing anything unusual about the dials.
No, not the two in the left-hand corner.
Oh my gosh. That is the craziest watches I've ever
So
seen.
these are custom dials we've recently just.
Serious?
Yeah, we've just had these made. So you've got the sex dial, we're calling it.
Okay.
It's like every position for each time. Keep this PG. And then obviously this
Who
one here-
cares?
Who cares? I'm already late.
How much is this going for?
So we're asking 8,800 for the watch.
This is
you get
beautiful.
the original dial as well, which is always cool. You know, you always keep the original dial with the watch, so
Yeah.
you're not customizing it too much.
Wow. These watches are literally incredible.
Yeah.
How rare are these?
I mean, not too rare for us.
Okay.
We make the dials, so
Okay.
you know, if anyone wants them out there, we sell the dials on their own. They're about £800 for the dial alone. So if anyone out there has a date just 41 still, hit us up. You know, we sell the dial to you just on its own.
Okay. Beautiful. And listen, I have to go quickly back to the diamond because I know my audience would love to see this.
Yeah.
Is it possible to get this watch out?
Yeah.
And
the AP with the blue.
AP with the blue, please.
This kind of watch with paper is going to cost you around the £28,000 mark.
Okay. And what type of people buy watches like this?
Probably like more so footballers, rappers, stuff like that. These guys are going to be the ones who purchase this.
Can I try it on?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much. This is looking like my next watch. Very, very beautiful. Wow. This is incredible.
I'm gonna pull out quickly because we touched on it earlier.
Exactly.
I want to show you guys.
Let's do it.
Well, I'll show the camera. I want to show you guys the 2 watches that we're taking losses on.
Yes.
I haven't sold them yet, so. But I'm gonna pull them out.
Thank you very much.
So I had this one here, and if you come over to this cabinet here, so this is the cabinet I was trying to keep a bit more exclusive. So these particular watches now.
Wow.
Like I said, we
yes,
haven't quite lost yet, but we're looking like we're going to be taking a loss on.
So these are both Daytonas?
So yeah, platinum Daytona with the Arabic dial, meteorite dial Daytona on the Oyster Flex. We bought these in the height.
That is insane.
But there's a few nice watches. And I'd like you to guess the value if you could.
Guess the value of each watch?
Or just the whole cabinet.
Well, shall I be honest? I'm actually known for being a watch connoisseur. So let's see what I can do. The whole cabinet, I'm gonna put it at 500 to 600,000.
Yeah, I'd say just shy of 500.
Okay.
About 460, 470.
Okay.
In value there, just in the 4 watches. I mean, if someone wants to buy that and take the stickers off, be my guest. However, this sort of watch you'd like to maybe buy, put away, keep in its current condition, never been worn, factory stickers still around the whole watch.
Wow.
That watch there set you back now in about £120,000. Pre-owned one nowadays probably cost you around 110. In the height, you would have paid $250, I reckon, for one of those.
Wow.
So not a bad time to buy if you was eyeing up buying one 18 months ago. You're getting it 100 grand cheaper, but yeah, they're lovely watches, beautiful. I'd probably one of Judd's favourite watches, the Skeleton.
Wow.
But yeah, I like the Rose version as well, which we've got, but we keep kept that put away.
Closing to my last questions, I have to ask. Of course, you spoke about losing about 100,000 on one of the watches, on that second watch. Well, how do you deal with this? Do you guys see these as losses, etc.? How does it affect the company?
I mean, for us, you can't get too high with your highs and too lows with your lows. So we don't let it affect us mentally. You kind of like, you lose some, you win some. Yeah. You know, we've kind of got the attitude here. You can never give up. If you just shut shop after losing on one watch, then you're never going to succeed. But these are only 2 examples I'm giving you based off like big losses. There's other watches that we're taking smaller losses on, maybe like 1,000, 1,500. But then there's times where we've earned 5,000 on a watch, 10,000 on a watch, you know, from holding on to something that really jumped up in value. So can't get too highs with your highs, can't get too lows with your lows. And I'd say anyone out there, just, you know, you never want to give up doing it. If you take a loss on your first watch and you give up, then you're not going to get nowhere. You learn from your mistakes.
Of course.
That's something that we've sort of embedded in ourselves.
Thank you. And my last question for the video, and I have to thank you once again for doing this video. I really do appreciate.
No worries.
And what I actually want to do as well is I want to do a giveaway as well. I know you guys have the Trotters watch set piece. Yeah. I always try to get available off it online, but it seems as if it's sold out.
The watch pouch?
Yes,
the
watch pouch. Yes.
Triple row or double, or the single row?
The single one.
The single one?
Yes.
I've got one for you.
Please.
I'll give that to you. All your fans can like, subscribe. You've got to put us in the competition.
Definitely.
To win this, you have to follow our Instagram, follow our YouTube as well. Exactly. I'm going to give you guys a triple one.
Yes.
So
thank you.
Bigger option for you guys.
Thank you very much.
Row, the triple row. The Tiffany color triple. I'm going to show you.
Thank you.
This is what you guys are going to be in for.
So yeah, guys, listen. Giveaway like that.
Boom. This is what you guys can win. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm feeling generous today, UJ.
Oh.
You're going to get a watch pouch and a hat.
Thank you very much.
In the giveaway.
Listen, guys, you guys heard of that free from Trotters Julius. Thank you guys ever so much. You guys heard it. Subscribe to their YouTube. Follow them on Instagram. Send the proof to me, and you have a chance of winning their triple watch set and a Trotters Julius hat. So guys, subscribe and make sure you be a part of the competition. Listen, thank you so much. My last question is, what advice do you have to the youth that want to make it and get into the industry, get into business? What advice do you have?
I feel like I should be giving a big Coach Carter speak here. No, listen, just work hard, outwork your competition. That's what we found. Always be the hardest working man in the room.
Yes.
You know, have a passion about what you do. You never work a day in your life. I really believe in that saying. But yeah, never give up. You know, you're gonna have setbacks. Don't give up. Keep going. And yeah, go back to it. Work harder in competition. There's no one out there that works harder than us. We are 24/7 on the Instagram, 7 days a week. Proofs in the pudding. We answer DMs at 1 in the morning. We've done sales at 2 in the morning.
Yes.
So yeah, you've got to put the work in, and you'll succeed in life.
You guys heard it. Put the work in. And my last thing is not any other question. I've just got a gift for you guys. If I can please give you.
Of course.
Please. So it's in my trusty bag right here. Very, very odd gift to begin with, but it is a pair of earphones. This is actually my own personal company. Oh, really? So yeah, it's called Pluto Cat earphones, as light as a feather, fitness earphones.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
These like AirPods. So I'm very old school.
This is my little gift. Thank you.
I'm very I'm very old school, guys.
So much.
I'm about to show you what I deal with on the train, but I'm dealing with wires, so I like to keep it old school. But no, appreciate them. I'll be now wearing.
Thank you so much. So
Pluto Cat earpods.
Yeah, it's my.
You'll catch me wearing them on the train.
Thank you very much. My own personal.
I'll put that on my YouTube as well. No
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. This producer UJ with another movie. Peace and God bless.